Alright, so here we go. Been working a little bit, got the exhaust disconnected, the alternator off, front end off, radiator off, all that kind of stuff. I went ahead and decided I'd run a compression test on this one just to see how bad it was. And if you remember on the other motor, we did a compression test, and at first we had some cylinders that were low, but it seems like they were stuck valves, because once I put some penetrating oil on the valves, they freed up and the compression came up. And I think even before I did any penetrating oil on it, I want to say the one or two of them at least had 120, and I think after I got all the valves freed up and everything, I think they were up to between 110 and 130. And now that it's been running, it's probably got at least 120 all around. So this one, Ford specs the minimum compression to be around 90. That's the minimum spec, and the I think the maximum people I was reading, they get between 120 and 130. So that motor over there is pretty fresh. This one, we had 85, 80, 85, 60. So this thing is worn out. No wonder I had so much blow by. The rings are just shot in it. So definitely, even if it wasn't cracked, it needed to be rebuilt. And I got a fresh, what seems to be a good fresh motor. It's got good compression, runs good. I paid $200 for that whole tractor. So I would say that worked out well. You can't rebuild this thing for $200. So, and like I said, this block, I'm not rebuilding a cracked block. So while I've got room to work, it's kind of like a work stand right here. I think my next move is to pull the manifold off on both of them, and I'll go ahead and mount this manifold on the other tractor. Makes me wonder if this is a replacement manifold on this one. You can see it says Made in USA, Vinson, and it may not be, but it's different from this one. This one has a little vacuum port on it, which mine does not have, and it's just got a part number on it, nothing else. And I would think this looks more like an original, just because I wouldn't think that the Ford one would have that Vinson or whatever on it. I would think that's an aftermarket, but maybe not. So we're going to go ahead and take this off. We'll put it on the other tractor, and then we need to continue on and finish disassembling this one and get it down to just the block. We'll take the steering column off. I'm going to have to undo all my wiring harness, because all this is going to get wired up on the other dash. So let me get busy.